Hello everyone, I'm Veronica Williams. I'm a licensed professional counselor. I'm also a divorce and breakup coach. And I was planning to go live for the very first time, but I have something to confess. I made an amateur mistake. Well, what does that mean? Well, I mistakenly thought that I can just click on go live, just like you would do on Facebook, and then you're automatically going live, right? You have to punch in a title, give a few details, and then you could go live. Well, like I said, I made an amateur mistake, and I learned that when you press the live, they have to verify you for some reason, which is okay. Rules are rules, but this dampens my ability to go live, and I think I have to wait 48 hours. Anyhow, like I said, mistakes. We're all amateurs at some point of our lives, and sometimes when we try to do something new, we're an amateur in that particular situation, like I am here today. Anyhow, in the future, I will go live, and typically I have a group on Facebook, and I would do lives, or I will record videos about relationships and breakups and divorces and stuff like that. And then I would post them on YouTube and on that Facebook Live if I recorded those videos, right? Now I'm going to go live on YouTube in the future, because now I have to wait to get approved, or so they can verify my channel or my account, which is no problem. So it means that I will be making a lot of amateur mistakes. I'm going to continue to make these mistakes, but I promise that I will get better as I leave that amateur status. So here's the thing. I'm going to be speaking in English, as you guys can already tell, but I'm also bilingual. So I'm also going to be speaking in Espanol. And I'm also going to be speaking Spanglish. And at first I was thinking, should I make a different channel and just speak Spanish? But the reality is that I'm bilingual. I speak both English and Spanish, and that's what I'm going to do in this channel. So I'm going to engage in English speaking, and then I may translate a few things and vice versa. I may not translate everything 100% in Espanol, but that's okay, because guess what? No one else does this, right? I think I'm the only one that has a channel that will be speaking in both English and Spanish and Spanglish. So this is my niche in regards to how I'm going to stand out in regards to my channel. And also towards, now let me back up a little bit. See, I already made a mistake, and that's okay. When I begin, I am going to, of course, introduce myself, because I'm pretty sure that I'm going to have new viewers. But I'm also going to have a topic to discuss, and then I'm going to open it up towards the end for questions in a segment I will call Dear Vero, almost like Dear Abby, right? But because I have a bachelor's in psychology and a master's in counseling, and I don't know if Dear Abby had that type of education along with experience, right? I'm hoping to be an awesome resource for you. So you can ask me questions and I will answer them. Once again, I'm an amateur, so at this point, I'm not sure if you can just ask questions in the comments and I'll be able to see. I will also provide you with my email address. I'll also provide you with the phone number that you can text me questions, and provide an email address for me, right? In Espanol, I'm going to call that segment Querida Vero. And then, por favor, háganme preguntas del tema que voy a hablar, o otras preguntas en general de relaciones. So I will be making a lot of mistakes because I'll be jumping in both languages. So if I say something incorrectly, I apologize in advance. Please, I'm open to feedback, so correct me. Okay. Now, why ask for an email address? ¿Para qué preguntar para un domicilio de correo electrónico? So I can, if I forgot to add something or answer a particular question and give you a little bit more detail or a little bit more advice, I can follow up with you. I can also, if something crazy happens, because I know there's a lot of scam artists out there or a lot of bad actors, if need be, I can also give whoever I need to provide an email address, and hopefully the authorities or YouTube can go after that individual that tries to scam myself or my audience in any way. Okay. Y así tengo que algo también para averiguar en caso de que tengo mala gente ahí tratando de hacerme daño a mí o a mi gente, y en este modo puedo dar nombre y un correo electrónico para para las autoridades, discúlpenme, pero también para la gente que trabaja para YouTube, para que hagan algo, ¿verdad? Porque hay mucha gente mala que intenta robar información o nada más no dejar que la gente disfrute de este redes social. Okay, so let's see. What was I going to start on today? Today I was going to talk about signs. I was really going to take it a little bit back. So typically I would start with, okay, you have decided to experience or go through a divorce, or let's face it, a lot of younger people, right, are deciding to just have that long-term committed relationship without actually getting married, without going through that legal process of marriage. It doesn't mean that their relationship was less loving or there was less of a commitment. It just means that everyone doesn't need a legal document, because let's face it, we can buy homes together, we can have children together without getting legally married, right? So in those cases, of course, it was like legal separation or it was just a breakup. Either way, it's still going to be a sad process to go through, no matter if it was a legal marriage or just simply a separation or a breakup after 5 years, after 10 years, after 20 years. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so I'm going to take it back a little bit and let's discuss perhaps signs of something is not right in this relationship. Okay, now I also have a private practice here in the state of Texas because I am a licensed professional counselor in the state of Texas. And let's see, I've also been a coach for a long time now. So number one reason why people come into my office asking for either marriage counseling or couples counseling. Number one reason, infidelity, right? So what are some signs of, hey, something's going on and I'm thinking infidelity? Right? So typically some of my clients have said that they had seen some signs, right? Their partner, men and women, were less interested in sex. Their partners were less interested in engaging in normal activities that they used to engage in, like running errands together, right? Grocery shopping, paying bills, picking up the dry cleaning, doing those boring type of tasks. And so they kind of stopped doing the normal couple things that they used to engage in. They seem less interested. They seem more emotionally distant, right? They're more snappy with you. They're short-tempered, right? Like I said, they engage in sex less, or, they desire you less, or they stop complimenting you less, right? So something's up. And that's one of the first signs of something is not quite right in this relationship. Ahora en español. A veces, ¿qué es lo que nosotros notamos que algo está pasando en mi relación con mi marido o con mi pareja o con mi novio o con mi novia, ¿verdad? Entonces, unas señales que mis clientes me han dicho cuando vienen a mi private practice es de que mi pareja ya no quiere tener relaciones sexuales conmigo, ya no me dan complementos como, oh, te encuentro todavía sexy, es muy atractiva, you turn me on. Mi pareja ya no quiere hacer los mandados conmigo, los mandados de ir al supermercado o pagar no sé, el pago de la luz o la renta o lo que sea, ¿verdad? Y se sienten más distanciados emocionalmente. Así es que esas son unas señales que pueden indicar que algo no va muy bien en esta relación. Y estaba diciendo en inglés que la número una razón por qué parejas vienen a trabajar conmigo como terapista o consejera es porque alguien se salió de la relación y estaba teniendo una relación con otra persona, ¿verdad? Esa es la número una razón por qué vienen a trabajar conmigo. También estaba diciendo que yo soy una consejera y tengo mi licencia en el estado de Texas, pero también he sido coach por ya varios años. A ver, déjame ver qué más iba a decir. Entonces, esta es la como información que quería abrir este video, pero también voy a tener un segment en estos videos en el futuro también, empezando hoy, que va a ser como una oportunidad para que mi audience haga preguntas, ¿verdad? Para que mi gente me haga preguntas del tema de que estoy hablando o cualquier otra cosa. So at this point, I would open it up to the segment called Dear Vero. Okay, at which point in the future, I'm going to give you multiple ways to reach out to me. I'll provide my email address. Voy a dar mi domicilio de no, ¿cómo se dice? Mi domicilio electrónico. También voy a poner un número de teléfono para que la gente me manden un text. Antes de que yo voy a recibir esas preguntas, voy a pedir que por favor me den su primer nombre y your email address as well. Okay, so I will be giving you my email address, my phone number, so you can text me. I am going to request that you send me an email address so I can follow up with you, right? So because I'm not going live and I'm not answering questions regarding this subject, right? In regards to what are some signs that something is not going so well in the relationship, some red flags, you know. So I would open it up now for the Dear Vero or Querida Vero segment. And since I don't have that ability, I'm just going to continue to ramble on. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about myself. I had mentioned already that I'm a licensed therapist in the state of Texas. I've also been a coach for some time now. I have a group on Facebook in regards to divorce and breakups. And I used to go live there or create these types of videos and then post them. Let me see what else. Oh, I also have a course on Kajabi that's called Get Over Your Ex, right? And you can get over your ex in 60 days. So who else has something like this, right? Who else will have a YouTube channel where it's bilingual, English, Spanish, Spanglish, right? Then have a segment open for questions. I don't think no one else. If you know of someone else, please let me know. Educate me. I am open to feedback, but it has to be, good feedback. It doesn't have to be criticisms. So if you're going to be on here criticizing me about my looks, my makeup, my hair, anything like that, I'm going to shut it down quickly, right? Because we don't have time for that. This is for learning purposes. And other than that, I'm not going to waste my time or your time, okay? Let's see. What else? I'm not sure what else to say. On that note, I'm going to hit the pause button. And hopefully I will see you guys here live very soon. Muchas gracias por estar conmigo, mi gente querida. See you soon. Hasta pronto.